My name is Daniel Grieb. I got 10 years of martial art experience. My style is more of a kickboxing, and I also have a grappling background. The city I'm currently based out of is Trenton, New Jersey. The owner that I'm submitting information to is Laura Brochi out of Premier Martial Arts, Monroe, New Jersey. I'm not opposed to relocating, but at this point in time I would like to get my career established before I think about relocating. I have lots of experience working with children. I used to be a personal trainer before this pursuit of martial arts. I had, I believe the girls were anywhere from 8 to 13 for softball, and I also coached many kids in wrestling. I believe Premier Martial Arts is the right fit for me because they hold their instructors to the highest standards. And also while teaching their students respect, discipline, and accountability. I think that's an important quality that the company should put down onto their instructors. The way I interpret to-dos and the progress is that we have a curriculum that we want to get through, but there's also progress that we have to get through to the next curriculum. Now I feel that we need to really make sure we have a good fundamentals and understanding of the to-dos before we can continue progressing to the next step. My strongest trait is definitely that I'm able to identify different personalities and how to adapt to them to help the learning curve. I think my weakest trait is that my self-criticism is very hard because I keep myself to a higher standard. And I don't feel, looking back, that I always do the best that I could be doing. Maybe I did at that moment, but I always am hard on myself. I believe my short-term goal would be just to be able to make instructor and get myself established. A long-term goal would probably be a head instructor or eventually owning my own place. I do consider myself to be very outgoing. I love starting conversations. I love going out of my way to meet people, because if I don't talk to people, you can never really learn. And to be a good teacher, you need to listen. On a scale of 1 to 10, I believe speaking and teaching in front of a group of people would definitely be a 10. I used to be a fitness instructor, and I had a class of anywhere from 40 to 60 people. So through the years, I definitely feel like I have gained confidence in being on a stage. Walking into a principal's office is a little tricky. I believe I would be more of like an 8, because all principals don't view martial arts as a necessity or something that they deem that is right for their school. So really walking into there, you have to really gauge the situation before you even bring that conversation up. I definitely feel when speaking to a parent whose child, they're not happy with the child's progress, I would definitely be at a 10. I feel that I would just reassure the parent that the child is doing everything that they can do, and not every child learns at the same pace, and just reassure them to just keep coming and follow the curriculum and we'll get them there. I believe when conducting a meeting with a business manager about cross promotions, I would be at a 10. I believe in what I'm teaching and that many people can benefit from it. If I was instructing class and I noticed a child was very upset on the mat, I would either instruct my class to do their warm-up, or if I had an assistant to take over the class, because I don't want the attention to be on the child that's sitting on the mat. I would definitely go over to that child, just reassure them that the first day can always give you a little bit of butterflies, but that's normal. The feeling that you get after completing the class is way better than the feeling you get prior to the class. Something about myself that makes me me is, growing up I was always an athlete, and sports really taught me the fundamentals of discipline and respect, and that's something now, being a father, I was able to pass on to my children and even into my career as a law enforcement.